So here is my verdict. I personally would actually go for Moyu. What are you doing, bro? How many new Rubik's Cubes do you need to release in like 1 month? There's the new V11, was super excited about that. But of course, they had to go and release 4 different versions of the one cube. And because that's not enough, let's chuck in an 18th anniversary version, a Bluetooth version, and then for funsies, SE variants as well that literally no one on the internet even knows what that stands for. Their biggest competitor, GAN, released a single flagship cube this year, the GAN 16. No fuss, no billion variants, but Moyu's got a Moyu. But the V11 hasn't something that the GAN 16 hasn't. It's broken world records. Multiple. And we're gonna find out which variant achieved that and, well, answer 3 really big questions. Is the V11 so amazing that you must get it? Which V11 should you get? And finally, should I replace the V10 Tingman cube with it? Or the V9 Olo cube? Or the RS3M V5 Tingboy cube? Stressful questions, but let's get into it. Oh, and brand new cubicle mat. Check out this beautiful pink guy. We do like a bit of color here on the Tingman channel. All right, here we go. The highly anticipated V11s. As previously mentioned, I rock a V10 cube and my daughter loves this V9, so we're very excited to try out the V11s. 4 variants, which I hope, yes, we can see them over here. This guy, it's going to be the most basic and cheapest of the lot, the magnetic version. And then we've got this one is next, which, well, has magic cloth. It basically means it's got a UV coating. And then we're going to have ones that have a ball core, an 8 magnet ball core, and then finally the 20 magnet ball core. And this is the only one with maglev as well. The price difference is pretty significant between these 4 because the cheapest one at thecubicle.com, that's the store where you, of course, you should buy your cubes from, with discount code Tingman. But this cheapest guy is going to be $19.99 before discount, and the most expensive one is $49.99. That's crazy, bro. You can buy like 2.5 of these for one of these guys. I don't know what half a cube would look like, but yeah. Okay, let's check it out. At $19.99, we are going to get this beautiful looking man. This is Chang Huang, who is Moyu's senior cube designer. And they've been featuring him a little bit more in their advertising and stuff, which I personally am quite a fan of because, I mean, why not? Let's give some credit to the cube designers. With the cube, you are going to get, yes, a single adjustment tool. This looks like the exact same one that we've seen with the V10. And the cube itself, here it is. This is pretty exciting. Most basic model, of course, comes with magnets because you should not buy any cubes that don't have magnets. Let's see how it feels. I mean, that's kind of nice. It is light. I don't feel frosted cubes very much. So it doesn't have that shiny UV coating. I mean, sorry, the magic cloth coating. But I mean, that feels nice. That's really quite nice. Of course, I'm not super surprised and I'm finding this nice feeling. I obviously like the V10. So the V11, you would assume, would just be like 1 step up from that. But let's see what it's like to solve with. Here we go. Huh? What have I done? Oh, what is it about the colors that's like throwing me off a little? Wow. Are the yellows different? Something feels different. Maybe it's just maybe it's literally the fact that it's not UV and it's sort of throwing me off of it. Anyway, yeah, for a $19 cube, I mean, that's pretty great. I'm not sure if I would stop there though, because literally the next step up is just $5 more at $24.99. I don't know. I think it might make sense to compare these two side by side. So this is exactly the same as this guy, except yeah, it just has UV. So it shouldn't come with any extra accessories. Yep, not just the same adjustment tool, but this one, yeah, now we're talking. And it's not just a cosmetic difference. It also results in a different grip. Can you see how much more shiny it is? And it also just means it's just easier to grip. It's just easier to hold on to. Easier, in my opinion, to make tens. And so, yeah, there we go. That's the feel that I'm completely used to. Ooh. Some weird catches there. Okay, it's currently really, really dry. And that's because it hasn't been set up at all. But I mean, yeah, that's feeling really good to me. I'm quite liking that. Let's do a quick solve with this. Something about that felt a little bit funny. It is actually a really nice cube, but it certainly has not been set up very nicely out of the box. I mean, look at that. It's corner cutting. Leaves a little bit to be desired. I'm gonna give you one last chance, bro. Yeah, there's just some weird like catches. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's not what you want. See? No, that's not good. We want it to be able to like click straight back into place. Okay, that's a problem that perhaps the next two cubes might be able to rectify because these guys have Ballcores. And if you're wondering what that means, well, I do need to demonstrate it to you. So the non-Ballcore version means that at the very center of this cube, so I am breaking apart, which one am I breaking apart? I'm breaking apart the 2499 one, the one that's got UV coating. There we go. You can see that right in the middle, right? It looks like, I mean, it just looks like what you think the center of Rubik's Cube might look like. Plastic thing in the middle with 6 bits sticking out for the 6 faces of the cube, 3 axes of rotation, and that's about it. It's kind of cute how the corner pieces actually have places where the magnets could go. See, that's where we would expect to see magnets in the next few levels because there should be like magnetic attraction now between those pieces and the Ballcore. And oh, actually, before I put this back together, oh, look at that. So we've got those nice patterns on the corners, and that's supposedly going to help with smoothness and I don't know, lube or something. But check this out. I don't know how common this is actually to all the other cubes as well, but we've also now got those patterns on these little wing bits of the edges. That's kind of cool. Is that supposed to help with traction as well? I don't know. All those little sticking out bits, you know, definitely generally help with keeping the cube more stable. But I personally am not feeling like the benefits just yet. I think I really want to know what the Ballcore is going to feel like. Actually, I just realized I haven't even showed you what's under the cap because there should be at least a pretty decent adjustment system. Yes, there is. That's the one that we love. This is what made me fall in love with the V10, actually. A really simple adjustment system, if you can tell. So I think you can do it with your fingers, can you? Yes, you can with some difficulty, but otherwise you're going to want to use the tool for this. But you can literally click right and left to adjust different settings, and I really, really like that. It's just a very, very clever adjustment system. All right, is this the next step up? Yes, this is the 8 magnet Ballcore version with UV. And bro, just that alone, literally just adding the Ballcore is going to bring this up to the $40 range. This dude's now $41, which is a huge jump considering we started off at $20. I think, yeah, exactly, like we're literally nothing new in the accessories, that exact same adjustment tool. So that's cool, but also you're only paying for internals. You're not paying for anything extra that's going to come with it. And this guy now, is it heavier? It feels like it's heavier. Actually, no, I don't think it is. And so if I now open this, I would expect to see something quite different underneath. And yes, I do. And it's transparent. I like that. Thank you, Moyu, for making it transparent. It's pretty that way. Okay, first of all, check this out. Those are those magnets in the corner that I was talking about, and that's because, look, there's a sphere in there. And they're little magnets, which you can see, because as the magnets go around, look, ta-da, it attracts. See, it just sort of clicks into place as it goes around. And that's just gonna help provide that extra level of stability as you turn each layer. Whoa, it hopefully doesn't rotate like that. Oops. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, that looks exactly the same under the cap. And so, yeah, well, you're literally paying another like $20 just so that you can have that Ballcore, which that's already a huge question, right? Like, is that worth it? Do I need to spend that much more money just so I can have 8 magnets in the Ballcore? Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I actually need to look at the next step up because that one's got a 20 magnet Ballcore, which is like, what? 20 magnets is crazy, bro. This is also the only one that's gonna have maglev. So accessories, same? Yep, same. Just have to double check, just in case I missed something. But we now have maglev. Yep, there you go. That must just be a different color just to tell you that it's maglev instead of springs. So, show me the money. Oh my good gosh. There you go. 20 magnets. That is crazy. How many do we need? Okay, side by side with the 8 magnet, can you see the difference? So the 8 magnet one, it only had magnets tracking to like the 8 corners of the cube, like these guys with those magnets. But the 20 magnet Ballcore now has ones connected to, like, sticking out to each edge. And if I'm not wrong, those magnets are the opposite polarity to those corner ones. So that when the corner ones are going by it, it actually repels. So it should attract like this. That's all good. And then if you bring it to the middle, yeah, there you go. It repels, so it like doesn't want to be like this, which is good, right? Like, wait, hang on, why are you staying? So it doesn't want to be like this, and it just goes straight to the next, to the next corner, like the next, complete position. And if I'm not wrong, it means, yes, that's right. The edges, these little edges now also have their own magnets, and this should now attract to the middle ones. Yep, there you go. It attracts really nicely to that, and it should now repel these. Oh wait, no, it doesn't even align to the side ones. Huh. Okay, so maybe it doesn't use the repelling technology thing. It definitely does attract over here though. Although, I don't know, weaker than I thought it would. Yeah, it's kind of a weak attraction. Sometimes it's just much of a muchness, you know? I don't know, guys. Does it reach a point where it's just marketing and then it's not actually useful? I'm not gonna lie, so far, neither of the cheaper cubes have like overly impressed me. Definitely not to the point that would make me want to, you know, stop using the Tingman cube. If it ain't broke, right? It's working totally fine. But the Tingman cube is based on, the most analogous Tingman cube is the 8 magnet Ballcore version because it was not based on the most flash expensive one, but the second, this but one down. And yeah, I believe it also, yeah, it doesn't have maglev. So the 20 magnet one has maglev. The Tingman cube also did not. I'm not particularly like, you know, for or against maglev. I'm sort of neutral towards it. I realize that companies are very, very pro maglev, of course, because, you know, it's a product and it's something that they want to push. And a lot of cube retailers and cubers, like speed cubers, are not as pro maglev as you would think. That it's almost like a bit of a stereotype now that YouTubers and cubing influencers often don't like recommend maglev. So I'm aware of those biases and I'm going to see if I can eject them from my brain and try and be as neutral and objective as possible. Let's put you in jail, Tingman cube, so that I can't be biased by you. I don't even know what that means. Yep, so this is the maglev version, the $49, basically $50 version, and this guy's $42 because that's the meaning of life. And I mean, yeah. Yep, that actually feels a lot like the Tingman cube, which makes sense. But I'm now wondering, like, I'm trying really hard to answer the question, what's the difference? Because if it feels exactly the same, then why would you upgrade to it? What's the difference?
5 minutes later.
The edges are definitely rounder. That's actually one thing I liked about the V10. The V10 had a sort of like sharper edges and was a bit more defined. The V9 was, yeah, see, this feels a little bit more like the V9 in terms of like the roundness of its edges. So that has definitely changed. We can see the magnets. That's another cosmetic change. Yep, neither the V9 nor the V10 had visible magnets. But apart from that, does it feel different? Not really. I will say that my V10 Tingman cube has obviously been set up. That's why it's called the Tingman cube. We painstakingly tested pretty much like every single combination of compression settings that there were, and lots of different like lube combinations as well to eventually get the one that we're now using for the Tingman cube. And actually be really interesting to see what it would feel like on the V11. All right, let's do a solve. I mean, that felt really nice. Huh. I mean, not super surprised that felt nice, but that really did feel very nice. Uh-oh, look at that. That is a +2, my friends. Yeah, that's where lube comes in. So this cube feels really, really nice, but it is a little bit slow at the moment. And I actually really like it, that the 11's already really controllable. Okay, the 20 magnet Ballcore version. Let's see what you are like. Oh, okay, that feels a lot faster. Oh my gosh, yeah, nah, this guy's way faster. I can already tell. Oh man. Yikes, that is fast. That's gonna be maglev as well. The settings that you use on spring aren't directly transferable to maglev. Like you need to try it again from scratch to see which one works the best. This is definitely feeling a lot more like the N16. Okay, sure, let's give this a go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, this is definitely too loose for like my normal liking, but otherwise, like, it's actually not too bad. Nearly messed up that OLL because I was talking at the same time. Yeah, it's actually kind of nice. Huh, how's that? See, I'm not anti-maglev. I do have to think very differently about this cube though. Like, I kind of need to solve it kind of differently. Oh wow, did you see that? I did a U2 at the end, but ended up doing like a U3 because of how like slippery it was. Yeah, that. Skill issue? Maybe skill issue. Actually, that's one-handed. That's kind of like my main event right now. Okay, I mean, 20's not bad. Let's go back to the 8-ball core. Oh, yeah, nah. This feels so much better already. Let's try this guy. That felt so much nicer. Pretty much same time, but that felt so much nicer. It just needs some lube in it to control it a little bit better. Let's go. 17, nice. Yeah. Okay, I think I've decided. Okay, there are more versions, right? There's still like the special editions, and then there's like the 18th anniversary version that I heard like this version is actually competition legal. So like you actually can use it in competition. But I think I've decided based on the normal variants, like which one is the best. I will say that only one of these guys has broken world records. And in fact, an insane amount of world records, like of the top 100 fastest averages to ever have been obtained at a WCA comp, 78 of them belong to Yiheng Wang. The dude's a legend. In fact, the top 27 fastest are all his. 3 of those averages are under 4 seconds, which can we just stop to appreciate how crazy that is? And believe it or not, all 3 were obtained with this guy. All of them. I am not kidding. I mean, I think one was like an early version of it. Yes, of course, Yiheng maybe could have done that with any cube. And before when he was signed with GAN, like he was doing amazing with them as well. But the fact that this did not hold him back, and he actually has said that he really likes this cube, you know, that in itself should be, I don't know, the pudding's proof or whatever. But I'm going to go with the equivalent for sure. The equivalent V10 that I used for the Tingman cube, but the V11 version. So 8 magnet ball core. I'm sorry to these guys who don't have ball core, but it actually does make a pretty significant difference to me. This cube feels really nice. This cube just feels nice. What can I say? And that's before setting it up. My gosh, that's before like giving the Tingman cube treatment to this. It actually might be its predecessor. Wait. Successor? Yeah, it might actually be the one to replace it. Oh my goodness. I just have to do more testing. But now that the first 4 are out of the way, we need to deal with the fact that Moyu randomly just suddenly drops like new SE versions. Only 2, very strangely, and they are of the magnetic version and also the 20 Ballcore maglev version. So like the cheapest and the most expensive. But not just the V11s, they also randomly introduced SE versions of the cubes that the Tingboy cube is based off. And I'm very excited about that because we're also thinking about whether it's time to replace the Tingboy cube. Don't get me wrong, we still love it. Like it's still a very, very popular cube. Like highly reviewed, you guys really, really love it. But yeah, new SE versions has come out. So is it time for a replacement? So we've got the magnetic version, magnetic with dual adjustment, and then magnetic Ballcore UV. And the middle one, the middle of the range, the dual adjustment one, I believe that's what the one that the Tingboy cube is based on. Am I right? Yes, that's right. This is adjustable. So this was the RS3M V5, and this is the RS3M V5 SE. What's SE? Special edition? That makes the most sense. But I mean, it could stand for anything. Super edible. Okay, probably not. But if you don't mind, can I really, really quickly unbox these 3 SE cubes of the V5? And yeah, see if there's any competitor for the Tingboy cube. And then we're gonna get into the V10s and then finally the 18th anniversary ones. Oh my goodness. The RS3M V5, of course, famous for being by far the best budget cube that there is. It's no coincidence that we chose it to be the Tingboy cube. It consistently gets the best reviews. Pretty much every single like budget cube review video that I've ever done, even with other people, it's always been the RS3M V5. The next question then, of course, is like, which version do you want? And generally speaking, the best of the lot has always been that middle one. Again, that's what the Tingboy cube is based on. Seeing a bit of a trend, right? I did that with the Tingman cube as well. Sometimes the middle one's just the best. And so what difference does the super edible version give us? Okay. For starters, different logo. I think that's normally blue in the original, but also, wait, what? Isn't it supposed to be colored? Okay, I assumed based on the box, can you see it's got like little green color thingies there? I assumed that it's gonna have like colored internals, but it doesn't. What's going on there? Is it special just because like it's a different like shape or something? Yo, what's going on? I mean, it feels good. Okay, wait. Okay, we need to get to the bottom of this. Why am I opening them all on the side of the accessories box? I should have opened it on the other side. What's in the accessory box, by the way? Yep, couple of adjustment tools and a screwdriver. It's almost exactly the same, actually, as what we got for the V11, except for this one, the tool was like integrated into one single thing. Is there anything different here? Surely there is, right? Come on. This is the one that's meant to be the same as the Tingboy cube. And so, come on, side by side. What's new? I mean... Bro, it seriously is like exactly the same in every single way. What? Okay, maybe under the cap something's different. It's exactly the same. Guys, what's happening? Why is it exactly the same? I mean, the Tingboy cube has been set up, so it's far more controllable than this. Yeah, it's really nice, but it's just a little bit not too controllable. And the Tingboy cube, as you can see, it's just like every turn's perfect. Also a lot quieter, nicer in general. Literally, what's changed? Yo, it's literally the same. Is it lighter? If it is lighter, there is like no significant difference that I can feel. Okay, surely this most expensive one. Come on, cube side, cube side. Yes, let's go, cube side. Is this one gonna be any different? So this is the Ballcore version. And oh, wait. This one does actually look different. Are you ready? Are you ready? The difference is in the internal colors. Yay! This one actually has a color. But I have this feeling that the Ballcore version of the normal RS3M V5 also had a different color in the middle. Yeah, Ballcore, corner magnets. It's cool, but like, bro, how's this different from normal? Oh, that actually feels really nice though. That actually feels really nice. Let's do some solves. Okay, the cheapest budget SE version. What have you got for me, bro? I mean, that's why the RS3M V5 is the best budget cube. The SE is no different, which is bad because it should feel like it's different. And it's not feeling like it's any different at all. Weird. Now the second one should be exactly the same because the only difference is that you can adjust it inside. I will say though that it comes out of the box a little bit looser. Exact same cube. Which is to say, again, it's great. Dude, I'm getting similar times to what I got with like the V11. That's actually crazy. And then the RS3M Ballcore. RS3M V5 Ballcore Maglev SE version. You couldn't just have called it the GAN 15 or a name like, I don't know, Bob. Can you actually imagine if Moyu released a cube called Bob? That would actually be a game changer if they released a cube called Bob. I would be all over it. Dude, I'm actually doing better on these cubes than I did for the V11s. That's crazy. All right, cool, SE. It looks like the only difference that you have given me so far is the fact that the logo is black, which is, you know, awesome and everything. But otherwise, yeah, I'm not feeling anything different in this upgrade that makes me feel like the Tingman cube needs to change, which is a bit sad. Yeah, the Tingman cube is still a goated cube. It's still actually amazing. Well, thanks for indulging me with seeing what those cubes are going to be like. I really hope the V11s do not disappoint. I know for a fact that they will be different because, I mean, can you see visually like one big difference between these two? You can't see the visual difference, right? There is a really obvious one. Let's open it and see what we're going to get. Oh, hey guys, guess what? You're in for a really special treat because you just time traveled. Yeah, you did. This is Tingman from like 2 weeks in the future because I was looking back on this video and realized I did the biggest rookie error ever. I forgot to hit record for this next section. Yeah, not even kidding. I literally unboxed all of these and now I've got to do it again. All right. But you know what? Because I can't even remember, you will actually get my honest first impressions again. Here are the V11 SE super special sticky edition. And wait, which one did I just open? This is the magnetic version. And then this one here is the 20 magnet Ballcore maglev cloth version because, you know, why not? And okay, what's unique about this? Yeah, there we go. I mean, come on, black internals, right? And oh, I remember what I did 2 weeks ago. Give me 1 second. We're back. I brought this guy out. The GAN 15 new black. Because I said, hang on, is this basically the exact same thing as the original V11 with just black internals? And I was like, surely not, right? Let's look at the Ballcore version to see what else is different. Yep, definitely the maglev version. Also UV, like, you know, so much more glossy and also a bit slippery from the lube. But I mean, let's have this side by side with, this is the original 20 magnet Ballcore version. Look at them side by side. What has changed? Answer, colors. I mean, the logo is now black, and I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks pretty sick. The internals, that's right, the internals are now a completely different color. But otherwise, I believe if you open it up and look inside, look at that. I mean, that's a very big visual change. But otherwise, it's exactly the same on the inside. It's the exact same core, like nothing about it has changed. All of those really cool grooves and stuff, which you can see a little even clearer now, right? The little like serrated edges. Exactly the same, literally just a different color. And one wonders, is that all they changed? Like, is it literally just a color difference? For the GAN 15 new black, they actually said, oh, this is a much stronger plastic. This is like, what do they call it? Like airplane material plastic or something, which, I mean, it's a bit of an overkill. Although, I don't know, maybe it's true. But for this guy, nothing. Like, it doesn't say anything about like the cool new material it is, making me suspect that it actually is just a different color, and that's actually it. It literally feels exactly the same. Which is to say, I mean, it feels good. Yeah, it feels exactly the same. I reckon if this was a blindfold test and I had to tell the difference between the two, I totally couldn't. Actually, is there even a weight difference? Let's see. Original guy, 63 grams. And then the new black, sorry, not new black, the SE version, the really special version. What? Wait, hang on. What is going on? Why are you so much heavier? Is the internal plastic like really so much heavier? That actually makes no sense. Guys, that actually is a difference. Am I comparing the right ones? Yeah, I am. And I mean, that's not even a good difference. That's literally like 5 grams heavier. Huh. What is going on? Let's see what they feel like to solve. This is the special edition of the standard edition, the magnetic version. I mean, that's just confusing. Yeah, let's try this. Yes. I mean, it's pretty nice. And then for a very special UV 20 ball core everything version, the creme de la creme we've got. I mean, it feels nice. But is it different from the original? I mean, I think it is. I don't know. It does actually feel a little bit more, I don't know, textured on the inside. Bro, I think it's actually my brain just telling me stuff. I cannot figure out what's different. I do like the contrast of the black logo. Like that actually kind of feels like, okay, this is something special. But then again, who looks at the logo? Like, you know, I don't really understand what the difference is. But I mean, the black internals and the way it makes the... Oh, wait, does it make the magnets pop out more? Maybe not. I don't actually know which one makes the colorful magnets pop out more. Kind of the same in some ways. Weird. All right, I've got some thoughts about these SE special version. So I'm gonna hold them until the end of the video where I give you my full conclusions, because there are 2 more very important cubes to unbox, and they are of course the 18th anniversary editions, which first of all, yeah, why 18? I mean, like, why are we celebrating 18? It's cool, don't get me wrong, 18 is a great number, but yeah, power to you. What do we get for the 18th? We get a really nice box. That's nice, and that is so slippery. What version is this? Oh, there it is. It is the full bells and whistles version, my friend. The 20 magnet ball core. Yeah, everything. 100 magnet configuration. Yeah, nah, bro, this is the full thing. Any special accessories this time? No, wow. You won't even give me like a special pouch or anything. Anyway, that's cool. I do like the box, that's a nice touch. But the $1 million question, what's this like to turn? Wait, I didn't even notice that. Okay, no, this looks cool. Yo! Oh, wait, let's give this a quick solve so I can bring it back to like solve state. I was getting too excited. Ooh, skip. Sure. Yeah, that was kind of nice. Actually, very loose compared to the previous 2 like 20 magnet ball cores. But I mean, that's a tensioning thing. Should be exactly the same under the cap. Yep, that's the same. But inside. Okay, this is where it gets exciting. Are you ready? It's gonna be good. 10 hours later, dude, I feel like I'm gonna break it. Got it. What have we got? Oh, wow. That's really pretty. So they went from primary colors to black, and now it's like completely transparent see-through. That is sick. Look, you can see completely what's happening on the inside. The 3 magnets there, the magnet like in the stalk, you can see it from that side. Oh, that's really cool. I wonder if it makes it any lighter. All right, silly Tingman, just because it's transparent doesn't mean it's lighter. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Is this lighter? No, it's not. It's like even heavier than the other 2. What's going on? I will say though, that is a thing of beauty. Like, come on. Wowzers. This feels like a thumbnail photo right there. It looks like the entire cube is hollow. Like there's literally nothing inside. And that's a really nice touch. I mean, if you're going for an 18th anniversary cube where you want to show off, you know, like the peak of everything that you've achieved, why not? Make it transparent, like show off everything that's happening inside. I dig that. This one's actually really, really pretty. Plus, it was actually quite nice to turn. The only thing is, I suspect it's not going to be competition legal. Wait, would it be? Because you can kind of see through the pieces, which means that you can see like but you can't. Yeah, because like the outsides are still solid, and so yeah, I think it's actually still fine. Wow, Actually, what's it like for one-handed? Let's see. Oh man, this case. Dude, I never want to do it. I think I once saw a video on like a really, really cool way to solve this. But like, you know, you never get it until like right now. What are the odds of getting this? It's a really, really cool pattern. But like, yeah, literally, if you see this in a solve, just like DNF, it's not even worth it. Yo, I actually really like this cube, the 18th anniversary cube, which makes me wonder, because this is the ultimate beast. If you thought this guy was extravagant, this is the V11 18th anniversary smart cube. Wow, and yeah, and you know it's a smart cube because it's got an orange box. Wait, I mean not. Okay, it's white. I know it's white. I meant the inside's orange. And that's because, look, it's got these little metal pins. Because I believe that's, yep, that's how you charge it. Just chuck it in there. Yo, what does this do? That's to hold the phone. Okay, I like that. You just put your phone right there. Because, I mean, it's a smart cube, which means that this guy is going to be... Oh, it lights up! Okay, my life has literally just changed. And also look at that 18th anniversary edition. You can see through the sides. You can fully like see through the pieces. Dude, what has cubing technology turned into? This is like Rubik's Cube from Area 51. Crazy. Man, have I said how much I like these transparent internals? I'm kind of obsessed with them. This is so cool. But it is time to download the app and then we can actually give this Bluetooth smart cube a go the way it was intended to. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's see what this cube is like. Okay, that's already looking so cool. So I'm gonna give this a good go, see what the app and the Bluetooth cube is like. I mean, it costs so much money. And then we're gonna conclude by me telling you which of all the V11s we've looked at so far is the best, whether you should get it, and whether I'm going to replace the Tingman cube with it. Here we go. Timing? All right, how's this gonna work? And then what? What? Wait, is that just completely normal timer? Bro, what's the point of that? I am so confused. It just made me do a completely like normal timer. And I didn't even know I was gonna do that. I wasn't ready to start. That's just a normal timer. Wait. Come on. Time trial, there we go, that one. What am I supposed to do? Start? Oh, okay, no, here we are. Yeah. And then do I just start? Okay, looks like I do. Ah. Oh, this cube is so loose. I really need to tighten it. 14, we can definitely beat 14. Come on, we can beat 14. So far, pretty impressed. No errors yet and like mistaking like turns or whatever. So that's pretty good. I mean, I guess a low bar in some ways, but still like pretty impressive that that hasn't happened. So, oh, that G pump. Oh, that was so good until the G pump. That was actually so good until the G pump. 12 is my fastest though. That's good. That's good. I just need to not talk while I'm doing this. But I mean, I'm doing a review. Talking is what I do. How do we go? 11. Let's go. We're getting there. Nice. I'm feeling good about this. We're actually getting faster. I'm starting to get to know this cube a bit better. Okay, come on. We got this. It's actually so weird, like, I don't know. No, I can't talk. No! What did I get? No. Why did I talk? That would have been a 10-second solve. That was so close. That was actually so close. I don't like the fact that, like, one of the options there is just give up. Look, it just says give up. I don't want to give up. All right, if I get in this one, you're just gonna have to subscribe. That's just the rules, okay? I don't make them up. Come on, yes! Let's go! Finally! Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. 10.9. Come on, you've got to subscribe now, right? You've got to subscribe. Oh no. I somehow got myself into a multiplayer match. Oh no. I'm playing against a random person. That's actually scary. Oh no. Okay. Let's try to embarrass myself too much. Where'd I go? Oh, did I win? Wait, what's bro doing? Bro's still going. Bro, you barely done anything to your cube. Okay, I feel really bad now. Is this even a real person or is that just like a computer? Because it looks like... Okay, well, that's it. Well, we've come to the moment of truth. Which V11 should you get? Because trust me, you do not want to get all of them. It's just way too many. So here is my verdict. I don't know if this is going to surprise anyone, but I'm going to say it sounds so crazy. I personally would actually go for the anniversary cube. Like legit, I would. Not the AI, like Bluetooth one, but the non-Bluetooth one. And my reason is, if you're going to be spending that much money for the 20 magnet ball core version, for a little bit more, you can get this really unique anniversary version that comes with a really cool case, these transparent internals, and also a really pretty logo. And dude, no regrets. Like, actually no regrets at all. If you don't go for this top one, come on, get this guy. Black internals, it is a really, really nice touch. Second out of 3 questions, am I going to replace any of the Tingman suite of cubes with these? And the question is, big question mark, but not a no. I reckon if I can set it up right, I might actually be able to get something that's, well, okay, it can't just be comparable. It actually needs to be better, right? I'm not going to release a new Tingman cube unless it's actually better than its predecessor. So, yeah. And then finally, most important question of all, is the V11 so amazing that you should get it? And the answer is, if you don't have the V10, like all you have maybe is the V9, or you only have like RS3M V5, like, you know, a lower version of the Moyu cubes, then yeah, the 11 actually is pretty phenomenal. You will feel the improvements. You will really enjoy the fact that this just has all the latest combination of tech and everything in it without having to pay the price of like one of their crazy super Weilongs. But if you already have the V10, I don't feel like it's enough of a step up for me personally to recommend. It could be one of those years that you skip getting the next iPhone and then get it the following year. I mean, skip getting the following cube and then getting the following year. Dude, I'm getting my wires crossed up. These are the Apple products here. These are, I don't know. What's Moyu in the cubing world? Samsung? These are the Galaxies. Yep. Tell me in the comments, did I answer your questions? Do you have any more questions about these cubes? If you want to see a video where I got my son Tingboy to help me review some Moyu cubes and see him roast those cubes, because, I mean, that's Tingboy, then check out that video over there. Otherwise, have a good day, everyone. Bye.